Hello everyone, welcome to Automation Community. Today in this video we are going to discuss an example in which we will be controlling two buzzers using two switches. So let's look at the example first. Example 10. If toggle switch 1 is on, then buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 will be on. If toggle switch 1 is off, then buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 will be still on. If toggle switch 2 is on, then buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 will be off. So for this example, we will be using normally open contacts, set coils and reset coils. So we will be using set coils to keep the buzzers on even when we turn off toggle switch 1. And we will use reset coils to turn off the buzzers using toggle switch 2. So let's move to CODESYS where we will draw a ladder diagram for this example. So I will open CODESYS here. Firstly, we need to create a new project. Click here and then you can type the name of the project here. We will write example 10 and you can select template as standard project. You can also select the location where this file will be saved and then click on OK. After that, we can select the device from this drop down list and we can also select the PLC programming language. Let's keep it ladder logic diagram and click on OK. And after that, click here, that is PLC programming. So here we will be drawing ladder diagram. So firstly, we will insert a normally open contact for the toggle switch 1. I will write toggle switch 1, enter, OK. And then we insert two set coils. So here is the option to insert set coil. I will insert a set coil and then we need to insert one more set coil here. So I will insert branch below and insert one more set coil. So this set coil will be for buzzer 1, okay, and this set coil will be for buzzer 2, okay. So when toggle switch 1 is turned on, the signal will pass through this. Okay, so buzzer 1 will turn on and also this buzzer 2 will be on. And then when we will turn off this toggle switch 1, this buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 will remain on. Why? Because we have used set coils instead of normal coils. So these set coils keep the output true even when the input is false. So we need to turn on the input once and then the outputs will remain on even when we turn off the output. So for now, when toggle switch 1 is turned on, buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 gets on, and when toggle switch 1 is turned off, buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 remains on. And then we need to turn off these two buzzers with one more toggle switch, that is toggle switch 2. For that, we will insert one more network below this network. For that, I will right click here and insert network below, and here we will insert a contact, a normally open contact that will be for toggle switch 2, enter, okay. And then we will insert two reset coils, one for buzzer 1 and other for buzzer 2. So we will insert reset coils here. So here you can insert reset coils, click here, and then we need to insert branch and then click insert reset coil again to insert one more reset coil. So this will be buzzer 1 and this will be buzzer 2. So now, when we will turn on this toggle switch 2, this buzzer 1 will get off, and also this buzzer 2 will also get off. So how? So for buzzer 1 and buzzer 2, we have used reset coils. So these reset coils are used to turn off the outputs, okay, that are made on by the set coils. So here you can see buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 are on, and to turn them off we use these reset coils. Okay, so that is these buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 are turned off by toggle switch 2 and by using these reset coils. Okay, so for now we will generate code here, click here, and after that we need to go to online and start simulation. And then we need to log in. Yes. And then we need to start. So for now, both the toggle switches are off, and you can see both the buzzers are also off. So buzzer 1 is false and buzzer 2 is also false. So to turn on buzzer 1 and buzzer 2, we need to turn on the toggle switch 1. So initially, the state of toggle switch 1 is false. We need to make it true. So we will click here. So you can see here it's true, but we need to go to debug and write values. You can see toggle switch 1, the value of the toggle switch 1 is true, the state of the toggle switch 1 is true, and which this toggle switch 1 made this buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 true. Okay, so when we turn on this toggle switch 1, it turned on buzzer 1 and buzzer 2. And then we need to turn off this toggle switch 1. We will change the state of this toggle switch 1. So we will click here when false appears there, and we will go to debug and write values. So now the state of the toggle switch 1 is false, but buzzer 1 and buzzer 2 are still on, are still true. Why? Because of the set coils we have used for buzzer 1 and buzzer 2. So toggle switch 1 turned on buzzers, and the set coils keep them true even when toggle switch 1 is turned off. So to turn off these buzzers, we have one more toggle switch, but with that we have used reset coils for these buzzers. So for that, to turn off these buzzers, we will turn on toggle switch 2. So we need to make it true. I will click here. The true appears here, and we will go to debug and write values, and you can see here when toggle switch 2 is true, buzzer 1 and buzzer 2, both of them gets false, both of them turns off. It was all about this example. Thank you for watching.